Good morning, girls. In the last session, we completed our second unit. Now we are going to start our third unit. Let me show you which content we will cover in this unit. For that, we are going to open a syllabus. Here it is. The syllabus is okay. You can see the content of unit 3 RDBMS. Yes, the title of this unit is Other Oracle Database Objects and Concurrency Control Using Lock. The weightage of this unit is 20%. Will cover view, sequence, synonym, database links, index, cluster, and snapshot. These are all different database objects available in Oracle. And then we will focus on concurrency control using lock. In that topic, we will cover some subtopics that are water locks, locking issues, lost updates, pessimistic locking, optimistic locking, blocking, deadlocks, lock escalation, and different lock types. So these are the content, these are the topics we will cover in unit number 3. So let us begin from other database objects, right? So let us begin with Oracle database objects. We'll start with the new object view. Let us try to understand what is the meaning of view. A view is a logical representation of a subset of data from one or more table. Here, if you want to get a subset of table, or if you want to store the content in the form of subset of table, you can logically represent that particular portion as a view. A view can be considered as a stored query or a virtual table. It is a customized representation of data from one or more tables. A view is a virtual table, only the query is stored in the Oracle data dictionary, right? Not the whole data is stored in the Oracle memory, but instead of that, only the query is stored in the Oracle data dictionary. The actual data is not copied anywhere, so creating views does not take any storage space other than the space in the data dictionary for storing the query. A view can also hide query complexity. There may be multiple tables joins in the query, but the user sees only the view. The view can have different column names than the base table. You can limit or restrict a user's access to the rows in a table. It is useful to limit a user's access to columns, so it can display selective columns from the table. In the table, you can not give a right to other user to restrict it for accessing the whole table, but using views you can limit a user's access to a particular column, so it can display the selective columns only. Even it can restrict a user's ability to insert a data within a table also. You can prevent a user from seeing all the data within a table. The user will not be able to see the whole data through the view, right? Whatever the access rights you will give to a particular user, that particular columns will be shown to the user. So you can create a view by embedding a subquery within a create view statement, right? When a query is issued against a view, most of the time Oracle merges the query with the query that defines the view, then execute the resulting query as if the query were issued directly against the base table. The maximum number of columns that can be defined in a view is 1000, just like a table. When new records are inserted, deleted, or updated in a base table, the changes are automatically reflected in the view. I repeat, whenever you enter a new record, insert a new record, delete a record, or update a record in a base table, the changes are automatically reflected in the view. And refresh method is not required as view does not have its own table. When the view is referred using query, then base table is referred, right? And the data is fetched from the table, from the base table, depending upon the view definition. So this is about view, right? There is different types of views. Number one is read-only view, and second is updatable view. Read-only view is used to just display the data. User cannot update the data in read-only views, but the updatable view allows user to modify the data. Now, how to create this view? Here on the screen you can see the syntax of how to create a view. Create or replace, force, no force. The words enclosed in square brackets are optional, right? It is depend on your requirement whether to write these words or not. Create or replace view, then the name of view as subquery, or else you can take the static field name and from the table name with check option, and you can even assign a constraint name, right? So let us begin with first example of how to create a view. For that, our first requirement is to open SQL window. Okay, here it is. We are connected as a Scott and Tiger. Okay, next we will create one simple view. I want to create a view with name EMP view, as I want to store employee number, e-name, job in this view. But actually this will store the query in the data dictionary, not whole content, right? So let us apply this example. Create view, EMP view. Here the name of view is EMP underscore view, right? Now as is a keyword, select is a keyword, as select. The fields you want to see in this view, the name of columns we will specify over here. Here we want employee number, e-name and job. EMP number, e-name, and third column is job. From which table you want to see this data? From EMP, right, and semicolon, then press enter. View is created. We got the message, view created. That means view is created. Okay, now we are going to create one more view, but here we will apply a condition. Okay, so for that we will write create view EMP view 2 as select employee number, e-name and job from EMP. Then you can attach a condition with the help of where clause. Here I want to give a condition where job equals to manager. Create view EMP underscore view 1 the name of this view is emp underscore view1 as select employee number, the name and job from emp. Now you can attach your condition with the help of where clause, where job equals to single quote. Inside the single quote I will write manager, right? Single quote over and semicolon. So here this is our condition. I want to find only those records who are working as a manager, right? And the name of view is emp view1. I want to insert only these 3 columns: employee number, e-name and job from the emp table. Let me execute this query. What happened here? Yes, I did a mistake. What is the field name? Employee number, not employee underscore number, right? Nothing is wrong with our query, but I just took a wrong field name, nothing else. Here we got the message view created. It is possible to create a force view even if your table does not exist. I repeat, if your table does not exist and if you want to create a view before creating a table, then you can use force view command, right? Afterward, when the table is created, view will be linked up automatically with the associated table. How you can create this type of view? Okay, before we create a force view, let me show you how to fetch the record from existing view. It is very simple. You can use the select query like this: select star from the name of view, select star from emp underscore view, right? Here it is. Similarly, select star from emp underscore view 1. Recently we have created 2 different views with name emp view and second one is emp underscore view 1. The data of both views are in front of you, right? On the screen we can see the content of this view. Actually this data is not stored in Oracle memory. Instead of that, our query, which query? Create view query, is stored in data dictionary. So here no data replication, right? It doesn't consume any extra space in the memory. Okay, now switch back to our example of force view. For that, what we have to do is we have to use the force keyword. Whenever we create a view, we have to use the force keyword with our view command, right? Like this. Here you can see the example: create or replace force view, create or replace force view. If the view is already exists with the same name, that will be replaced by our new view. Okay, create or replace. I repeat, if you are using replace keyword in your query, then if the view which we are going to create will be, if it is already exists, then it will be replaced by the new view which we are going to create, right? Create or replace force view Notice one thing, there is a space between force and view. Okay, now name of view is v underscore customer, view underscore customer as select. As select the name of fields, see number, see name from customer, see number and see name from customer, the name of table which is not exist, right? The table with name customer does not exist, still we are creating the view of this table. Let us execute this query. We got the warning, view created with compilation error. Why we got this error? Because the table with name customer is not exist and still we are trying to create a view on this table, right? Now as I told you that afterward when the table is created, view will be automatically linked up with the associated table. So let us cross check this thing. For that what we have to do is we have to create a table with name customer. Here you can see the structure. We have used two columns, customer number, customer name, sorry, three columns, and third one is address. Okay, create a table with this structure. This is our normal table which is having three columns. Now I want to see these first two columns in my view, right? So I have taken the name of, specified the name of these two columns in my view v underscore customer as select C number and C name. Now both are linked up automatically by Oracle. No need to associate this two, I mean view and customer table manually, right? Now insert one record in this table for cross-checking purpose. Here I have inserted one row in customer table. Now let us try to access the content of v underscore cust view by giving a query select star from v underscore customer. Here it is, right? You can see the output on the screen. See, hence prove that both are automatically associated with each other by the Oracle, right? આપણે કોઈ જ કમાન્ડ થ્રુ એ બેને લિંક નથી કર્યું, સ્ટીલ ઇટ ઇઝ શોઈંગ ધ આઉટપુટ. ટેબલ ક્રિએટ કર્યું એટલે ઓટોમેટિકલી એ લિંક થઈ જાય છે.